Welcome back to Earth School, guys. Thanks for watching me. It really means a lot. I wanted to talk about the test on our intuition today because I feel like that's a really important topic. Because a lot of the times we're being tested and we don't even realize it. Like, I. Okay, so when I was coming out of that last situation, I felt like I had really stepped into my high priestess mode, right? I felt like I was doing the thing. It wasn't until I realized that in the back of my head, I was secretly doubting myself. You know what I mean? And that's why the universe was working the way it was working and doing the things it was doing, because I, in the back of my head, was still doubting. Still doubting if I was right. Could this be true? Could this really be true? And even though I knew it was true, when he would come and cry and say it's not, I would be like, I'd be all skeptical. Because, sometimes it's hard for us to believe that the people we love would do these things to us, right? It's hard for us to believe these things. That's why a lot of women stay in relationships with men who are abusing them and cheating on them, because they really want to believe that these men love them in their heart, with their everything in them. They want to believe that these men love them. You know what I mean? They want to believe that, they can keep their family together. They want to believe that it's not over. And it is, but it's up to them to trust their intuitions, right? Just like it was up to me to trust my intuition and trust myself enough to know that I was making the right decision, right? Test, 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 test. The universe loves to test us just to see where our mindset still is, right? Are we going to make the same mistakes over and over again? Are we going to choose a different path this time? Are we going to hold on to what we know is right and make the right choice this time, right? The universe is a smart universe too. You cannot trick the universe. So just because you tell yourself something, it's just like lying to yourself, right? Like saying, oh, I don't want this piece of candy and I'm not going to eat this piece of candy. And the universe knows damn well you're craving for this piece of candy. Like you're freaking shivering at your skeleton is just vibrating and shivering for this piece of candy. But you're saying you don't want it and you're not going to eat it. But the universe knows that as soon as it lets your prize go, you're going to whoop back to that candy, right? So that's what it is. It's a lot of trusting yourself in this universe, right? Because what we have to understand is we are literally here for our souls to evolve, right? And how could we evolve if we are so wrapped up in the everyday world, trusting everybody but ourselves? It's about intuition and trusting your intuition. It doesn't matter about what your family members are saying or your parents are saying or what they're telling you to listen to, A lot of the times, our family members try to get us to go against our intuition, right? But that's why we're going to keep recycling the same lessons, because when you're trusting your family members and you're going against your own intuition, that's not going to do anything for you but put you down the wrong path. So we're guided to trust our intuitions. Oh my goodness. I did trust my intuition a lot. My issue that I had was second guessing myself. Like, I found that I would second guess myself a lot. Like, I would make a choice, I would know the choice is right, and then I would be like, well, I made that choice based on what I intuitively think, so maybe it's not, especially if the person cried. And I'd be like, no. But then I started to realize that these people were literally crying. Like, people will literally cry in your face and it's a lie. You know what I mean? Like, these people don't mean the things that they do, right? So that's why it's up to you to hold firm in who you are and in the things that you truly want. Because this life is about you. This is a soul's journey, right? This isn't a soul's journey where you're like, yeah, but my best friend doesn't want to do this, or my best friend doesn't believe in this, so I'm not going to believe in it. A lot of us come to this world, and I'm going to use um, Jamaicans for an example because my background is Jamaican. Um, so for example, in Jamaica, a lot of the children growing up, they're now adults. They won't do certain things. They won't get piercings. They won't get tattoos. They won't do, be gay. They won't literally. They'll literally put their life on hold forever and just cancel their life out all completely altogether, and the things they desire and want, because that's not what their parents want, right? So what you're doing then is you're literally canceling your entire life out, your soul's journey out. Like, what are you doing? You came here as a soul to evolve. It has nothing to do with what your mother wants or what your father wants. This has nothing to do with them. How will you evolve if you are letting them put you into a box and you are literally sitting in the box, obeying them like a dog? You're not a dog. You're not here to obey people. You're here to live your best life. Be yourself, right? A lot of people come here and they have the desire to be with men, to be with same-sex relationships, and then they don't want to because they're scared. Oh my gosh, my whole family is gonna shun me and they're never gonna love me. But what if that's what you were here to do? What if you were here to evolve in that way and just to show yourself? Not to say you're here to be gay or not here to be gay. I'm saying, what if you were here to be your true authentic self? And if that is a part of being your authentic self, then do it. Who cares? You know, a lot of times people look at me, they're like, oh, well, it's just because you don't have a relationship with your mom. Yes, but my soul is evolving though, right? And if you look at her soul, it hasn't evolved. It's like, right? My soul is evolving. I want to be an evolved butterfly. Because I feel, you know what I feel like? Every day I wake up, I'm just like, I feel like I get fairy vibes. Like, I feel like a fairy. Like, even when I hear the fairies doing the little giggles and frequencies, I just feel so fairy-like, right? But how could I feel fairy-like if I was trapped in a relationship I wasn't happy in? Just sad, pouting, because my family wanted me to shut up and stay put. Like, how would I be able to do that, right? Where would all this magic come from? How could I be sitting here talking to you? You know that if I was to listen to my family, I would not be here talking to you right now. Because my family, they don't believe in me having no YouTube. They never believe that I can do it. They never believe that. They don't even listen to me, period, okay? And when I try to speak, they always tell me, oh, you must know your place and don't say this and don't say that. Those people don't want to hear me say a thing. No. So it's like, how can you evolve if you're letting people put you into a box? You can't. You cannot. Confirmation. To truly evolve, you need to know who you want to be and then be that. Be your authentic self. Who cares? It's not about, it's gonna hurt my friend's feelings if I, wear this or do this. Who cares? If you want to wear butterfly ears and fairy wings outside and go fluttering around, do that. If your friends are going to be upset and cry about it, then they're not your friends. Who cares? Wear the fairy wings and you'll attract other fairy friends. Get it? Let's not put ourselves in a box anymore. Let's pass the test. The test is seeing if we can truly be our authentic selves without worrying about the judgment of others. And that's what we're doing now. Yes. We do not care about the judgment of others. We are past that. We are ourselves. Genuinely. Anyways, guys, this video is going to be a little short. Let's live in love, okay?